Hi everyone, today I'm here to review How to Get Away with Murder, Season 2, Episode 10. So we're starting off right after Weston shot Annalise in the stomach, and he ready to go give her one straight to the dome, and, Laurel comes up like, no, we can't be doing that. So she grabs the gun for him, and Michaela comes in like, oh my goodness, you shot her in the stomach. We were supposed to do it in the leg. But Laurel's like, you know what? I have never shot anybody before. I didn't know what I was doing. Okay, we need to take this gun and get out of here. We about 2 weeks later, we got Annalise. She at the hospital, and I might say she is up walking around very good for somebody who done got shot in the stomach. Because I know when I had my gallbladder removed, I was out for like 3 weeks. But anyway, she's at home and she's ready to get things under control. Like, I need to, prep so we get this case together. Meanwhile, Wes is at home. Like, he ain't been out the bed since he shot Annalise. And Laura goes over there like, look here. Annalise, she is fine. She is at home. I need to get your tail out of bed so we can get things back to normal, because I can't have you like this. We gotta act like everything's cool and everything's normal. You in bed like this is not helping matters. If Annalise then got shot in the stomach by you, I might add, and she's at home and she's trying to get back to work, clearly you can come out of this little depression that you got going on. He's like, she lied to me. She's like, she just said that just so you could shoot her. But, he still thinks that she killed, what is her name? Rebecca. Couldn't think of that child's name from nothing. But it's just like, she just said that, like, okay, we're going to get this together. Rebecca, she's alive. We just don't know where she's at. So get out this bed, take a shower, shave, so we can get to, getting our case together. So Annalise then kicked Bonnie out the house like, okay, I know you're trying to help, but just let me rest. She then took her a few pain pills, so she's trying to rest. And there's some banging at the door, and she goes to the door, and this woman's like, oh my goodness, you're so strong, you're a survivor. Here, take my baby. I can't take care of him right now. I'm like, okay, you like, clearly this woman, she done just got shot, so you just gonna throw your baby on her. But Annalise was like, hold up, we gotta call the police, do something. She's like, no, or they'll take me to jail. So she just run off, leaving her freshly 2 weeks ago shot Annalise in the stomach with a baby. So Annalise calls Bonnie up like, look here, Bonnie, I need your help. I got this baby here. So Bonnie comes over like, okay, just hand me the baby. Well, apparently Annalise has been hallucinating. She got this rolled up blanket thinking it's a baby. And Bonnie's like, okay, you go in there and get your work done. I'm going to sit here with this baby and make sure he's sleeping all in, you get your rest. She calls Frank up like, okay, Annalise ain't going to be able to get on that stand tomorrow. She hallucinating. She thinks she got solid baby. She thinks she was holding a baby. It's a rolled up blanket. Clearly this child is not able to be getting on the stand tomorrow. We just going to have to write out her testimony itself and try to hopefully that, was able to pass by the judge. But like her getting on the stand and when she's hallucinating like this, I don't know if it's the medicine or the shooting or like the trauma in itself that got her hallucinating, because it seems like this is not the first time she done hallucinated and let Bonnie tell it. So we just gonna have to, like, we on the hope and prayer that we can get this done and at least she can get better and stop all these hallucinations. So realizing that Annalise's, written testimony is not really working, Laurel calls her like, look here, like, it's not going so good with this little written testimony, so I don't know how this is gonna work. So Annalise comes to the court all looking like she's just mustering up all the strength she can get. Like, she is giving ground very well for somebody who done got shot, like I said before. But anyway, she gets on the stand and she's like, she in pain. She's like, her wound didn't open up. She's having trouble concentrating because she's in pain and all this stuff. She's slipping up on what she's saying, and then she lets it slip out again. Catherine told me that she didn't kill the mom and daddy. Now this was, not parent-teacher confidential, but client attorney confidentiality, which nobody else should have known about. But Annalise, she's like, oh, drugged up and hallucinating and just got shot, so they're gonna, we just gonna say that, okay, she's a slip of the tongue since she is on medication and she done got shot and whatnot. So she goes to Cable like, look here, your sister shot me. I'm gonna need you to tell her that what we gonna do is we gonna tell her she shot me, because she did, and we gonna say that Philip had her drugged up and all that stuff, because Annalise, she did this because she couldn't get on the stand and purge herself. So she was like, okay, since I can't purge myself, I will let this attorney-client privilege slip out. So Caleb goes to Catherine like, look here, why didn't you tell me that, you and Phillip was friends? She's like, I didn't know that he was our cousin until after he had contacted me. So he's like, okay, you gonna tell them that you shot Annalise and that Phillip made you do it, that, you was drugged and now you realize that. So it's court going on. She stands up like, I got something to say. And her attorney's like, okay, just shut up. Okay, we trying to like get this together, so just don't say that. She's like, I shot Annalise. I remember now. Phillip gave me something. I was all out of my mind. I did it. So they was like, okay, we're gonna, since you putting Phillip out there and saying he done drugged you, okay, we're gonna get some time off your sentence, but you're gonna go to jail because you shot Annalise. So meanwhile, we got, what's his name? Is it Asher, whose daddy didn't kill himself? He's going through some things. It's like, he don't believe that his daddy didn't kill himself. He believes somebody killed the daddy. So he's always going to the police. And Bonnie realizes this is not a good idea, seeing this head. This is fresh on his mind. Daddy killing himself or getting killed. Him killing old girl, the district attorney and all this other stuff. So he's liable to slip at any time. So it's just like, okay, this is what we're going to do. You just, I'm going to talk to some folks after we get this, trial going on and everything. I'm going to, try to get some things together. She's trying to appease him so he can shut his tail up, stop going to the police. We got Nate. He goes over there to see Annalise because he ain't come visit her now. One time she was in jail while she was in the hospital. So she was like, you know what, I can't really talk right now. I'm like in pain. I'm uncomfortable. Like I'm sleepy right now. These pills got me going. So maybe we can talk another time. So she's, in the house and she hears a noise and it's from upstairs. And I'm like, really, y'all telling me that she didn't like climb stairs now? And I'm like, okay. So she goes upstairs. It's Wes. He didn't like search, all over her house because he wanted to know some things after she was laying out talking about some Christoph. So he laying in her bed and her first reaction was, this food and killed herself in my bed. But, she taking some pills on the table. So she's like, oh my goodness. And he's like, you knew my mom, didn't you? So we do a little flashback. That woman that she saw, like, bring the baby in her hallucination was Wes's mom. Annalise was pregnant at the time with a little boy. She sits down. I don't know why she was at some, like, basketball court, park, wherever they was at, while she was there and just sat down talking to this woman. But she did, and she was like, yeah, I'm having a little boy. I'm so happy. And Wes's mom was like, yeah, that's my son over there, yada, yada, yada. So he's like, what is going on? Is this why, I was able to get in your class when my grades weren't the best? And she's sitting there like, boy, you destroyed my life. And then, like, he's like, oh my goodness, I'm so hurt. And, like, takes off running down the stairs. So she goes back downstairs and I'm like, really, Sean, that we got Annalise, who just got shot 2 weeks ago, climbing up and down the stairs when her wounds was just opening in the courthouse. Well, okay, this is what we're going with. So she goes downstairs and she sees that baby again. So she picks up the baby and, like, she's rocking it and hugging it and all this good stuff. And, like, in all actuality, she was just hugging herself. And if I'm not mistaken, it looked like she went from being in, like, had like a house coat on to like an actual jacket or like a trench coat. Maybe I'm wrong, but anyways, I need to know some things. Why is Bonnie and Frank letting Annalise just be on her own after getting shot and getting out of the hospital? I know Annalise said leave me alone, but like this woman, she's like all bandaged up and patched up, one, and then she was hallucinating, and then y'all left her again. Like, really? She could have walked down the street and thought she was in the house and got hit by a car. You don't know what was going on, but she did start taking that medicine, but clearly that didn't help now because she's downstairs hugging an invisible baby and hugging on herself. So I'm going to need Bonnie and Frank to get on that job because that just left poor Annalise to her own virus. It's like, okay, yeah, you done got shot and you at home and you hallucinated, but you're going to be all right. So that was basically the gist that went on. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment or video response. And like always, I want to thank my subscribers and the people who watch my videos. I want you to like this video, comment, subscribe, and share this video with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and here on YouTube. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.